Jungkook arrives at Cha Eun Woo's movie premiere. Jimin is moved to see his friend's support. Pleading Face 2 Heart's Soul, October 27, 2025. The Korean entertainment world is once again shocked by the presence of BTS's Jungkook at the premiere of the latest film Cha Eun Woo, one of the most shining actors in the current generation. However, what makes this moment so special is not just the appearance of a top idol on the red carpet, but the emotional reasons behind his presence, which also managed to touch the hearts of his group mate. Jimin. On the night of the premiere held in downtown Seoul, paparazzi spotlights lit up the red carpet filled with international celebrities and media from various countries. Jungkook appeared in an elegant look, a classic black suit combined with minimalist accessories, but the eyes of fans and the media were fixed on his facial expression, which looked more serious than usual. Various South Korean and international media immediately uploaded photos and videos of his appearance, but the main highlight was the moment when Jimin was seen staring at Jungkook from a distance, with teary eyes, according to some witnesses. Jimin couldn't hide his shock when he realized that Jungkook's presence wasn't just a formality or a professional obligation. Jungkook came not only to show his support for Cha Eun Woo, but also for a very touching personal reason, said a Korean journalist who attended the event. Several sources close to BTS revealed that Jungkook felt inspired by the career path of Cha Eun Woo, who is known as a humble figure despite being at the peak of popularity. However, the emotional reason is actually related to a certain moment where Cha Eun Woo was once a motivator for Jungkook when facing mental pressure amid a busy schedule and relentless public spotlight. Jungkook's presence at the premiere was not just a formality, but a form of personal respect for the person who gave him strength in difficult times. Jimin, who has been known as a sensitive and caring member of BTS for his friends, seemed moved when he watched Jungkook's simple gesture. In some footage of the video that went viral on social media, Jimin can be seen lowering his head briefly and taking a deep breath, as if trying to contain his emotions. This reaction immediately became the subject of discussion among fans, who considered that the emotional connection between Jungkook and Jimin was increasingly visible in public moments. Cha Eun Woo's movie premiere isn't just a stage for actors and celebrities. For fans, it's an opportunity to see the natural interactions between idols and celebrities, including BTS. In addition to Jungkook, several other BTS members appeared to be present in different capacities, but media attention was focused on Jungkook and Jimin due to the meaningful gestures between the two. During a short interview session on the red carpet, Jungkook revealed publicly that he was there to support his old friend, while respecting Cha Eun Woo's career journey. There are moments in life that make us want to be present, not out of obligation, but out of genuine respect and admiration. This premiere is one of them. This statement immediately made Jimin smile and pat Jungkook's arm softly as a sign of support. Several international media outlets instantly captured this moment, and the short video went viral on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, with the hashtags #JungkookSupport, #EmotionalPremiere, and #BTSHeartfelt. Armies around the world instantly reacted to this moment with mixed comments and theories. Many highlighted Jimin's sensitivity to Jungkook's actions, interpreting simple gestures such as smiles, stares, and hand claps as signs of deep emotional closeness. Some fans wrote on BTS's official forums that this moment shows the level of empathy and concern Jungkook has always had for the people around him, including his own bandmates. In addition, many ARMY also highlighted Jungkook's fashion and how the choice of elegant yet simple clothes reflected his respect for Cha Eun Woo. Not a few compared this moment to Jungkook's appearance on the previous show, emphasizing that his facial expressions and body language show an emotional maturity that becomes more visible over time. Jungkook's presence at Cha Eun Woo's premiere wasn't just a formality or professional support. More than that, this moment reflects the genuine emotional connection between Jungkook and Jimin, as well as showing the human side of an idol that is often highlighted by the media. Jimin's visibly touched reaction is clear evidence that, behind the lights and the excitement of the red carpet, there is an emotional closeness that is rarely seen by the public. The premiere ended with a group photo, warm greetings. and a brief hug between Jungkook, Jimin, and Cha Eun Woo. This moment is predicted to continue to be the talk of the media and ARMY for the next few weeks, especially as the emotional interaction between Jungkook and Jimin adds a new dimension to their long-standing relationship. After the red carpet moment ended, Jungkook and Jimin were seen walking towards the premiere VIP area, where Cha Eun Woo was warmly welcoming the guests. The atmosphere in the room was no less glamorous. Chandeliers shimmered, soft background music filled the room, and rows of guests from different countries sat as they waited for the screening session to begin. Although crowded, many people's attention was drawn to Jungkook, who was sitting in the front row, not far from Jimin, who sat a few seats beside him. According to an inside source, Jimin turned to Jungkook several times, making sure his friend felt comfortable in the crowd. This simple gesture made some media crews speculate that the emotional relationship between the two idols is getting stronger, and not just limited to group mates. Jungkook's presence at the premiere was, to some observers, a symbol of personal support that is rarely shown publicly by top celebrities. During the interview, Cha Eun Woo appears smiling and expresses his gratitude to all the guests, including Jungkook. In one of the widely circulated videos, Jungkook can be seen nodding seriously, his eyes twinkling as if remembering his difficult times, which were comforted by Cha Eun Woo's motivational words. Jimin's reaction to this moment was striking. He covered his mouth with his hand for a moment, holding back Haru's smile, before finally smiling in relief when he saw Jungkook patting his shoulder as a form of support and comfort. Several ARMY fans in attendance or watching via live stream immediately shared their reactions. Many wrote that Jimin's tender and soulful gaze towards Jungkook showed a degree of emotional closeness that was difficult for outsiders to understand. On BTS's official forums, many fans interpreted this gesture as proof that the two idols understand each other without the need for many words. Not only that, some Korean media analysts said that Jungkook's presence at Cha Eun Woo's premiere was a smart strategy that at the same time showed his emotional maturity. In their report, they wrote that Jungkook, who is usually known as a young and energetic figure, is now increasingly showing the ability to read social situations and give support in a sincere way. Her presence at this event, in their opinion, is not just a formality to be polite, but a reflection of her warm and caring personal character. After the screening session began, Jimin and Jungkook sat side by side. Paparazzi cameras captured the moment when Jungkook looked down briefly, looked at the screen with a serious expression, then turned to Jimin and gave a slight smile. This simple twilight instantly touched Jimin. Some fans who watched the moment online immediately created memes and video montages, highlighting the warmth of their relationship. Hashtags like #JungkookEmotional, #SupportBeyondFame, and #ARMYFeels started trending on Twitter and other social platforms. The question and answer session after the film ends becomes another attention-grabbing moment. Cha Eun Woo tells some behind-the-scenes stories, including the challenges she faced during the filming process. When one of the questions was directed to Jungkook regarding his reasons for attending, he responded gently, "I came not only because I wanted to support, but because I appreciated my friend's journey and hard work." There are many moments in which simple words and actions can make a big impact. I want to be here for that. Jimin, who heard this answer, was seen wiping his eyes for a while before smiling broadly. Footage of this moment quickly spread on social media, with many fans highlighting Jimin's reaction, showing a sense of emotion and pride towards Jungkook. Some commentators have even called this moment one of the purest emotional interactions ever seen between BTS members in front of the public.